We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Number 62 is on the mound for the Cardinals. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So stepping in, number 4. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. On deck, Mike Moustakas. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Some 2-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Stepping up now, Eugenio Suarez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but Anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Moustakas, the runner at first with 2 gone. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Stepping into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is O'Neill. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Trevor Bauer gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low 1s. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Bounce to first. Taken in by Votto, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Harrison Bader.
Stepping in, Harrison Bader. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is
Batting
get on
third.
base and take advantage
first
of
baseman.
the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Goldschmidt, a 32-year-old veteran. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now in the box, Jesse Winker. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late.
Jesse Winker.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. Line drive, base hit to right.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Ready. Galvin.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out. Yeah.
Good break to that thing, and it's 1 and 2. A runner at first with no outs here.
Let's go, Cardinals. Wait.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Kurt Casale. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Trevor Bauer.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Trevor Bauer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that misses 1-1.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope, upstairs.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he popped him up. DeYoung has a play, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Matt Carpenter. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Galvis is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch.
Here we go.
And a ball, 1-0. DeYoung playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Bottom of the second here with no score. 3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is looked at for the first strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. He loses him on ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you to the West Coast.
Stepping up to the plate, Brad Miller, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
West Side.
First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Now the 0-1. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, Calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So now to the plate, Tyler O'Neill. Strike one to start the at-bat. A runner on first with 2 away. Pops this one up. Suarez is under it. And that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals, who move to the third with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 4. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 4.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Carpenter is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. On the ground to the right side. Fielded by Goldschmidt. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for Cincinnati, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Brian O'Keefe, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
O'Keefe.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Pitch popped up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So coming to the plate, number 62. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. The pitch.
Ball, that's out.
In there, and it's even at 1. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Hops this one up. Votto in foul ground. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Tommy Edman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Edman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he takes this one high, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Harrison Bader would be next. The 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
And he takes strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Miller. And that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the 4th. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Here's the first pitch to him. This year against right-handed pitching, Winker has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. And there's ball 1. So far on the year, Winker is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Left side, but well foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Reds are down and ordered. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch on its way. Here we go. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Carpenter.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Castellanos in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Bauer into his motion. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike. Nope, inside.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball 3.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here it comes. Had the red light there, and it's 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholing a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for. What a hot streak. Stay hot, my friend.
Now
Up over 290. He is flirting with that 300, elusive 300 batting average mark.
At the plate, Brad Miller, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Nope, outside.
And that one got a piece of him.
He's got first.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a
Now
great
batting,
pitch
center
and such a
fielder,
dangerous pitch, too.
Tyler.
Sometimes it moves so much that you just
Outfield.
lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Striding in, Tyler O'Neill. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's outside.
Ready with the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ready with the 1-1.
No, that's bad.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. All even now, 2-2. Two and two. Here it is. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Galvis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. O'Neill waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Casale.
In now for the Reds, Kurt Casale. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Inside, ball 1.
That's by him for strike 1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Stepping in now, Trevor Bauer. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Sent out to straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up.
Bottom of the inning now. Striding into the box, Brian O'Keefe. He popped out in his first trip. Now, a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Here it comes.
Ball 2.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Grounded to first. Fielded by Votto. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, number 62.
Digging in to try it again, number 62. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. In for strike 2. Ready on 1-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Edberg.
Standing in now, Tommy Edman. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Liner towards second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. Bauer pauses. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. One left for the Cardinals. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Digging in once again, number 4. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
So striding forward now, Joey Votto. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Now here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
So he sets him down swinging. Joey Votto goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
I was the first to accomplish it. Given an opportunity, I'm ready to offer. Acknowledge it.
In now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Swing and a line drive. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Slow little grounder left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Reds are down and ordered. We are still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Paul Goldschmidt. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Paul Goldschmidt.
The pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
The third baseman, number 60, Matt Carpenter.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
One away now, and here's Matt Carpenter. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
One out, nobody on. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The batter, the shortstop.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
At the plate, Paul DeYoung. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Runner at first here, 1 man out. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
1 and 2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting, the second
Now to
baseman.
the plate, Brad Miller. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
In there, no balls and a strike. A 1 pitch on its way.
Whoa, that's upstairs.
2 out with a man at first. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Just inside, not by much. It's 2 and 2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
From the stretch.
3 balls.
And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now,
The center
working
fielder,
the edges, painting the
Tyler.
corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make the change here. That's going to be all for Trevor Bauer. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game.
Your
Robert
attention,
Stevenson,
please.
a right-handed
Now,
reliever standing
red.
6'3", gets the
Number
ball now out of the
55.
bullpen.
Robert Stevenson.
Into the box, Tyler O'Neill will swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Nope.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
1-2. Here it is.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Standing in, Brian O'Keefe. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Now the 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. That misses. 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
3-0 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Striding in once again, Nicholas Castellanos. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
A runner at first with no outs here. Little tapper. We'll see if they try for two. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Genesis Cabrera will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Colton Wong will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Batting 9, number 16, Colton Wong.
So striding in, Jesse Winker as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Cabrera stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. This is his second year as a major leaguer. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. One out and a runner on second base. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly, and he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And up next, the former Philly shortstop, Freddie Galvis. From the stretch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count. Here it comes.
Now, inside.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So stepping in, Kurt Casale, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, sometimes you get yourselves in a count 2-0. You get exactly what you're looking for, and you have bad barrel accuracy. Time to step out of the box, readjust the batting gloves, take a deep breath, and get back in there. Hope he throws the same pitch.
The 2-2. Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Alex Reyes is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Phillip Urban will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Phillip Urban.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Ball.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1 on to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Reds lead this one 2-1. Michael Lorenzen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
21, Michael Lorenzen.
Colton Wong will stand in. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Number 4 comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Tommy Edman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's 2 for 4. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Lorenzen, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there. He got him.
Now, wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
At the plate, Harrison Bader. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. Nothing in 2 now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 2-1. Andrew Miller will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 21, Andrew Miller.
Leading off the inning, Joey Votto, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Votto.
Now the pitch. And a fastball from Miller as he jumps ahead, 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bader is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
2 out, nobody on. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A windup and the 0-1. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Amir Garrett.
Matt Carpenter will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, the pitch went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2. I got to count 2-2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate now, Paul DeYoung. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Two and 0.
No fault.
Runners on first with 1 down. Popped him up. Suarez over to his right. makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Brad Miller.
Ready now, Brad Miller. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey. Ball 1.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey.
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The pitcher, number 21.
Pedro Strop enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Please. Now pitching for Cincinnati, number 46, Pedro Strop.
Yadier Molina will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Yadier Molina.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Fouled off. The pause and the 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Cincinnati bullpen does its job. We've played 8 full. It's the Reds 2 and the Cardinals 1. John Gant enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready once again, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Castellanos.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Now
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is, and it's fouled away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. He's running again. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Gant has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Count even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. One out, one on in a 1-run game. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Kurt Casale.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Kurt Casale. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. The tag gets 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Nothing in the Cincinnati 9th. On to the bottom half. Last chance now for the Redbirds. They trail here 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 26, Raisel Iglesias. Now catching and batting 9.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Stepping in, Brian O'Keefe. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Center fielder, number 16, Colton Wong.
Here's Colton Wong now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now pitch on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Iglesias stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. One out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by Votto, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The right fielder, number 19, Tommy Edman.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Edman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. Galvis, great stop. Not in time. Exceptional effort out there, but that base hit puts the potential tying run at first.
The left fielder.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Harrison Bader is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Ready with the 1-1.
That's a bird. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. This one skied out toward right. And that shot will hop over the wall, and a tough break there as the tying run will have to go back to third on the automatic double.
The first baseman.
Wow, if that ball stays in the park, we've definitely got ourselves a tie game. But it hops over, and the runner has to go back to third. That's a bad break, and now they'll have to find another way to get this game tied.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
So last chance here, and stepping in, Matt Carpenter, as he's got a chance to be the hero. Tying run at third, winning run at second. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Comes set, the 0-1, and it's fouled away. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Cardinals down to their final strike here. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Struck him out, so a great job of working out a certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's what you call flirting with disaster right there. Tying run on third, winning run on second, but that's where they stay. Hangs on to get the save, and that's all that matters.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Cincinnati jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Robert Stevenson gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Raisel Iglesias records the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.